Welcome back, guys. This is another video about Club Wildcard Fantasy, and I'm going to show you how I'm preparing for the match day 2. Who are my transfer targets and what is my cheap strategy for the upcoming fixture. But before I start any team selection, first of all I want to see how my team is performing on match day 1. Right now I have 67 points and some matches are going to start, So from that matches, I have still the players Erling Haaland and Kylian Mbappe who is going to play, but one of them, Kylian Mbappe, is doubtful right now because he had fever yesterday, so there is 50 on 50 if he is going to play or not. So in summary, I'm on bad mood because I was expecting more. Right now, if I see from the position, Armani took 3 points only, Francisco Moura took 7 points, and Z player's cost was 4.1 million. Jonathan Tah, the good transfer for Bayern and one of the best opponent in the Club Wildcard Fantasy. He had Auckland City. He took 12 points, and Ryerson with 7 points. Arrascaeta, who was good transfer from me on the deadline day, and he took 9 points. Rodrigo Moura with only 3 points, and Olise with 19 points, and of course, if I could, I would pick Olise as the captain. Mastatuono, who took 2 points, and this guy was performing in every team, I guess. So he was flop on the first fixture for everyone. Cole Palmer, what big expectations from him, but right now he has only 3 points, and I was expecting more if I'm honest right now, but Cole Palmer only took 3 points. Kylian Mbappe is going to play. I have that hope, and he will be my captain for today's games. Serhou Guirassy with only 2 points, and of course 12th player card, which I chose from the beginning. Erling Haaland, of course, is going to perform. So in summary, right now I have 67 points, and it's bad right now. Maybe that 2 player are going to bring me probable 13 points, or if I have hope right now. And in summary, I would have 80 points. Just it's not the best. And that was not aim for me, but if I have excuses, of course, because the best forwards just did not play well. If we take Harry Kane, the Bayern scored 10 goals and Harry Kane 0 contribution between them because no assist, no goal, just took 2 points, and he was my captain on the first day. Next was Serhou Guirassy, but he did not played well either because Serhou Guirassy just only took 2 points, and the current top scorer, he was in the Champions League, one of the top scorer in the Bundesliga. So Serhou Guirassy, I was expecting more from him. Even Pavlidis did not play well, who was my one of the option. So the good forwards and biggest options just flopped the first fixture. So even many players just picked Messi because on the first match, and he did not score or did not assist. So right now, just as it seems, midfielders and defensive players are key players for our team, because I had another problem that Denzel Dumfries did not play, and the player whose price is too high as a defender, and he just missed the match and he was absent. So Carreras with 0 points. So many problems I had, so let's reveal my transfer targets and what I'm going to do, what is my cheap strategy for match day 2. But before I do that, I want to ask you to subscribe to the channel and help me to reach that milestone, which is on the screen right now, and subscribers milestone, of course. So subscribe to the channel and like this video because it helps me very much, and it gives me huge motivation. So let's start with my transfer targets, and I want to reveal that I have 2 free transfers. Of course, that's not a surprise for you, and 0.3 million in a budget. So Denzel Dumfries is one of the contender to be out from my team, because if we according to credible source, Inter Extra, Dumfries is going to miss second fixture against Urawa Red Diamond. So right now Denzel Dumfries is looking too sharp to be out from the from my team. And let's see the fixtures. Of course, Palmeiras is against Al Ahly, Inter Miami against Porto, so Seattle Sounders against Atletico de Madrid, and one of the contenders is Julian Alvarez to be in my team. Paris Saint-Germain against Botafogo, and of course Paris are favorites. Benfica against Auckland City, and I can't I don't want to miss the players from Portuguese team. Flamengo is going to play against Chelsea, Los Angeles Football Club against Esperance de Tunis, Bayern against Boca Juniors, Mamelodi Sundowns from against Borussia Dortmund, Internazionale Milano against Urawa Red Diamonds, and Fluminense against Ulsan, River Plate against Monterrey, Juventus against Wydad Casablanca, Real Madrid against Pachuca, Salzburg against Al Hilal, and Manchester City against Al Ain. So just like it was on match day 1, on match day 2, the matches are looking too good, and I'm expecting right now to have more points, but we all know how forwards just blanked and flopped on match day 1. I don't want to be likewise on match day 2. So one of the contender is Denzel Dumfries to be out right now. I have, of course, another option to use wildcard, but talking about wildcard, I want to use on match day 3 that, because look at that fixtures. Maybe everything will be decide on match day 2, after match day 2 for many teams, just like for Bayern, for Manchester City, for Real Madrid, and probably using wildcard on match day 1, on match day 2 is not looking for right to me. Even I need it. It is vital for my team probably, but I guess I would save it on match day for match day 3, because there will be many rotations, and under that rotations I will need the players which will be available for the starting lineups for match day 3. So Denzel Dumfries will be out for me, and I'm going to have Hakimi instead of him, and he's my one of the contender right now. So having Hakimi and 0.1 million budget, probably I'm going to remove Cole Palmer, and instead of him I'm going to have Desire Doué, which is my option for match day 2, because one of the transfer targets is Desire Doué, because he's going to play against Botafogo, and on match day 3 he is going to play against Seattle Sounders. So if I don't use that card, wild card on match day 3, or even if he's going to make a rotation, if Paris is going to make rotation, Desire Doué will be available for me. And another option, and probably I will make -3, as it seems. Yes, I don't have that kind of situation to take -3, but maybe I will do it, because I'm going to remove Harry Kane from my team, because I'm too angry about him, as that's not the only argument I have against him, because he's playing against Boca Juniors, which is good team, we all know. Of course Bayern is heavily favorites, but the match which Benfica players have against Auckland City, I guess Pavlidis is looking better to have, or just midfielders from Benfica, from Portuguese team maybe, because just like Olise and other forwards did, other midfielders did against Auckland City, probably Aktürkoğlu, Kogju, or even Di Maria, Orsnes are going to perform well from Portuguese team. But right now, if I do the transfers, I would remove Harry Kane from my team, and I would put Pavlidis or even Julian Alvarez instead of him, and I took -3. But of course I have an option right now to use wildcard, and I will think about it. If I use wildcard, you can see I have wildcard team on my channel, and of course you can see it. I will link it that video, and I will end it on that current video, of course. But here I have Denzel Dumfries, and don't expect him, because I will remove him from the wildcard position, of course. So right now the team will looking like this. If I take -cut, so I would do Pavlidis. I would buy. He flopped, of course, the first match against Boca Juniors, but Auckland City is another option. So 4.7 million budget right now, as it seems, under the transfers, and it's like this, guys. That's are my transfer targets, and I think that transfers will be good for me. but I have of course option to use wildcard. So please comment down below what would you do using wildcard or using free transfers, or what is your strategy. Of course you can share me, and who flopped for your team, how much points do you accumulated already in a first fixture. If I take the matter of captaincy, I mean my captains will be Pavlidis and Mbappe from Matchday 2, or maybe Desire Doué will be included in between them. Thank you guys for watching. See you later, and please don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like this video, because it gives me huge motivation and it will be appreciated, of course. See you guys. Wish you all the best.